Hey, what's going on, everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. We just got the early access roadmap released to us literally minutes ago, and I'm going to go over it with all of you. Now, if you guys do find this video helpful at all, please be sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I will be covering a Palworld with guides, exploits, glitches, news, mostly news, and everything that is to come with Palworld. So definitely stick around if you're interested in any of that, and also some base building. As you can see, I have started one of my most recent builds, but yeah, definitely smash that like button for me, and let's go take a look at the new patch notes. Alrighty, so they had just put a bunch of stuff. I haven't read any of this yet, but let's go ahead and take a look at this picture right here. So it says early access roadmap. It says addressing critical issues. So this seems to be the core, the main focus right now. It says currently numerous bugs have been identified and we are prioritizing fixing those. Sometimes the world date may experience rollbacks, the loading screen may persist when trying to load into worlds, etc, etc. There are quite a few bugs in the game. I actually have been sinking many hours into this game and I haven't had too many issues, nothing game breaking or anything. It's actually been pretty dang polished, and when it does bug out, it's usually just the AI bugging out in a way that benefits the player, so I'm not upset about it. So they also put improvements to implement ASAP. Key configuration improvements and improvements to base PAL AI and pathing. It is a little buggy, but for how massive this game is, it's actually pretty dang good. Now here's the cool stuff. Planned future updates. PvP, yeah, player versus player combat. That is insane. Raid bosses, which is going to be end game content. We have the PAL arena, which is PvP for PAL, so we're actually going to be able to fight each other. That is actually insane. Steam/Xbox crossplay, so you're going to be able to play with your friends. Various Xbox feature improvements, server transfers and migration, and improvements to the building system, which I've been doing a lot of building, as you just seen at the beginning of this video, and it could definitely use some improvements. But they're also expanding the map, new islands, new pals, bosses, and technology. Now I'm hoping that this is something that's actually going to happen and not just, you know, like riding the high that they have right now with their 7 million players so far. But I think so. I think that they've been doing a lot, and I think they do have every intention on keeping up with this. I hope so. Craftopia was something that they've been working on for a while, and with the sudden massive amount of money that they just acquired from this game, then hopefully everything is going to be working out pretty well. So they did say right here, we would like to share with you our roadmap for Palworld. Sales have far exceeded the development team's expectations. Yeah, it's like 7 million times $30. I don't know how much that is. That's like what, 200 million or more. I'm not good at math, so we'll just leave it at that. It's up there. Like, it's close to $250 million, I think, and are currently experiencing many problems due to excessive access congestion, among other challenges. I'm actually surprised because I thought this game would be crashing a lot more with how many players there are. They said we will prioritize improving this issue first and then move on to implementing new in-game features. Thank you for your understanding. So the early access roadmap is addressing critical issues. Pretty much everything we just went over there. So for me, I'm definitely interested in PvP. They put that at the top for both things, and the raid bosses is something I'm super interested in, just because the towers, I was expecting to be able to go in with my friends and it just wouldn't let me. So having like a massive, you know, raid for us to actually do would be nice. Now the little like dungeons in the game, they've been pretty lackluster. They're pretty much just designed the exact same way, and like the caves are designed the exact same way. So I'm hoping they either expand upon those, or if they're just going to leave them the way they are, I hope they take that development time and actually push it into creating really amazing raids, almost on par with some other games, rather than just something quick and then fighting a really overpowered enemy. Having crossplay is another thing that's really amazing, but so far this game has been breaking all kinds of records, and they did get the roadmap out to us, which I thought was really amazing. Let's see what some users are saying down below. So we have Bucky over here that said, the future of Palworld looks good to me. A big year ahead for everyone and their pals. We have Game Pass Tracker. We can't wait to play these updates. Palworld is one of the best new additions to Game Pass. 100%. It has been amazing, you know, and then the players that have Game Pass, they essentially got it for free, which is really nice. We got John here said, really impressive to see a small indie company be able to create a good game and have a real roadmap when billion-dollar companies can't do that. You know, that's something that shocks me too, is like this company's not that big. And the fact like the scale of this game is what's impressive, but I think it's because it's been in development for so long and they knew they wanted to create a really amazing game rather than just like pushing stuff out, getting the initial sales, get the initial money, and then they move on to the next game. So something like that is really amazing. Oh, we got Glad. I recognize the name from Destiny 2. A raid boss, did you say? Of course he would be interested in that. There is just so many, like everyone's playing the game. Content creators are not. Like this game, it's like everybody in the world has stopped to just play this game. Hopefully Nintendo doesn't get mixed in with a lot of this. That would be really sad if they try to, you know, crush on their success. But so far, everything's looking really impressive. They also posted this earlier, like I said, so 5 hours ago, they said Palworld has sold over 7 million copies in only 5 days. Thank you very much. And of course, as word gets out there, it's going to keep growing and growing. But what is insane about this is they've been able to do something that no other game has been able to accomplish. Besides probably Ark Survival Evolved, this game is pretty close in line with that. So it's almost like having a game that's kind of like Ark Survival Evolved, just a different take on it. And that's something that's so amazing to me. So if they can actually keep up the momentum, keep pushing out content, expand their development team, you know, hire some more people, I think it would be really amazing. Even over here on gaming and trending on the right side, Palworld it's trending. I mean, it's literally everywhere. This person said nothing needs fixed. This is perfect. As long as they don't start implementing nerfs. So I didn't see anything like that on the roadmap, but nerfs are what usually kills the game. There are a few minor things you could change and of course fix like the exploits and the bugs and everything like that. But as long as they don't just start crushing, making the game like super grindy, I think if they focus mainly on pushing out new content, expanding everything, then we're good to go. Someone said, can't wait for you guys to fix this one. Having to constantly go to my PAL box to reset them at my base is becoming a chore. I've had some issues with that as well. Like some of the AI will definitely mess up. You have to go to your PAL box and then you have to like reset it and then it'll be fine. But it's definitely an issue that I think they're going to be working on. And it's also a bold, like a really smart move that they're going to be focusing on these game-breaking bugs first and then start moving on to the content. So let me know in the comment section, what are you guys most excited for? We got PvP for the future content. We have raid bosses. We have the PAL arena. So PvP for PALs. Oh my gosh, that is so epic. I feel like this is something they've already had planned. So hopefully it's already in the works and we won't have to wait like a full year. Crossplay would be nice. Improvements to the building system. I hope they add a lot of other new features as well. As you can see, like there is a lot of things that you can do to actually build in this game. You can design some really cool stuff, some really amazing things. And there's actually so many things that you can actually craft and unlock. Like when it comes to base building, you know, you have like house plants, you have like literally all of this stuff over here. There's just a ton amount of things that you can actually do. There's like a nice balance between getting new stuff to make the gameplay even easier, constantly upgrading stuff. You got all the saddles for the characters, and then you also have a whole set for just like furniture. And then they also go into like some crazy stuff like road sign sets, barricade sets. So if they keep improving on the building with this game is going to be more than just like, it's going to have everything. It's going to have crafting, it's going to have exploring, it's going to have PvP, raid battles, dungeons, caves, like the loot is there. And then if it also has like massive base buildings and everything, and I've seen some people do some really incredible things with it too. So let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions below. I'm super happy that they got this out to us. I hope you guys have literally the best day, and I'll see you in the next one.